Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. Get in contact with you guys. Going to be talking to you about Quant. This is the moment that I've been waiting for, as far as like Quant getting below 100 and being able to maybe do a little bit more DCAing, et cetera, et cetera. But one of the things we know about Quant is that it is still scarce. There are still only 12 million of Quant in existence. And so no matter what's happening in the short term, we're all thinking long term. But anyways, whatever we say is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, would you say like and subscribe to us? We are growing and we want you to grow with us. We definitely appreciate you guys. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Quant on the 1 day. Right now, Quant is currently down just a tad bit, 0.6%, almost a little bit more than half a percent. So not bad. Uh, on the 7 day, Quant's been staring down a little bit. So it is down like 6.39%. For the month, Quant is also down just a little bit, 7.72% according to Coin Market Cap. For the year, Quant is up about 28%. So just a heads up on that, guys. Quant's in a good position. It's been, how can I say, it's got some pretty decent momentum. And the main thing is just want to, if we want the opportunity, and I'm taking the opportunity, with full disclosure, but I'm just taking an opportunity to see if I can DCA a little bit more Quant in. So it's all part of the plan. Whenever you see the market being manipulated like it is now, all you have to understand is the fact that you have the whales that are in control, and they're going to manipulate the market from time to time. We can't be too caught up in that. The main thing is that what we want to see right now is that once we had the rate cut, as far as like the 25 basis points, you're going to have different people manipulating the market to get a lot of people to stop buying and to start selling no matter what the price they have is. So we're not going to be deterred by that. We're not going to be dismayed. We're not, most of all, we're just not going to let them make dupes out of us. So let's, I'm just saying, guys, not financial advice, right? So got to be able to use a little bit of common sense. Now, let's move forward a little bit and see what else we got going on here. Crypto prices, etc. Now, fear and greed is at 48. We got our alt season here. What's this? 77. Let's see. The coin market cap itself is at about 4 trillion. Nothing's really moving a whole lot, but in a way, that's a good thing. I'm going to reiterate the fact that BNB is still like hovering right at 1,000, hasn't really gone anywhere. There's certain cryptos that are still holding pretty decently strong. Looking at Avalanche down there at the bottom as well. But right now, we're not too worried about what's going to happen over the next few days. Main thing is we got to be concerned about what happens over the next few months, because that's where the liquidity is. The liquidity is not just in 1 day, it's actually in the months to come. So that's what we're looking for, and that's what we need to see. So let's kind of move forward a little bit with the Bitcoin dominance. According to the Bitcoin dominance, what we see right here is 57.2%. We got Ethereum at 13.4%. Our others are at what's this, 29.4% as well. So therefore, things are chugging right along. Not a whole lot is changing, but that's not bad at all. So remember that although Quant is at below $100, this is still a great idea to, how can I say, go ahead and DCA. If your position is well above 100, this is a very good time to DCA a little bit, maybe get it closer to that 100 range. Don't forget that whatever average you have your assets at is the average that is going to multiply by. So if you have a lower average, as far as like, okay, my total Quant average is as far as my purchases, or like $96 or something like that. Once Quant multiplies, etc., you're going to make more profit. So keep that in mind. That's why we buy low, so we can sell higher. So just in case, and also allows us to buy when we buy in times like this. It allows us to sell faster too, so we can definitely reach our goals just in case that happens. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and back to a Quant site as far as like the X site. Still talking about the structure of money. And this is a nice little thing that was put out a day or two ago. It says interoperability has been in Quant's DNA since the very beginning. Today, we're sharing more on our vision for Quant Fusion, the institutional layer 2.5 rollup network. The future of digital assets and tokenized money cannot be fragmented. Markets need a unified layer where institutions can issue, upgrade, and trade assets seamlessly, and that's exactly what Fusion enables. So Fusion is going to be amazing. The 2.5 layer, and so it's going to allow crypto to communicate and do a lot of great things. And also, we're going to see the future of money renovated and innovated as never before. So right here, this also mentions that according to this, the financial services sector is experiencing a paradigm shift as institutions increasingly recognize the value of blockchain infrastructure. What once seemed like a contradiction, highly regulated banks operating on open, decentralized networks. So this is showing you where this is actually headed. Let me just read a little bit more if I can. Says has evolved into a competitive necessity driven by geopolitical pressures, technological advances, and the programmable nature of blockchain-based finances. So this is a nice little explanation of why banks are moving to public blockchains. So it says for security, programmability, and the future of institutional finance. So heads up on this and the direction things are going. In other words, Quant is also headed in that right direction. Now, looking a little bit further, talking about CBOS going to be taking place in September 29th through October 2nd, 2025 of this year. Don't forget the CBOS is going to be in Frankfurt, Germany. There's going to be a lot of great presentations there, a lot of information shared, a lot of decisions made financially. So, if you have a team of financial experts or financial people, and you're in that area, definitely be a great idea to search that out. So, says right here, join us at CBOS and book a meeting with our team to see how we can support your transition from traditional rails to tokenized money markets and digital assets. So the question is, how can banks and payment firms unlock institutional grade, programmable financial infrastructure? So let's move a little bit further. I'm just going to show this little thing. It says, just as the internet transformed the flow of information, programmable money will transform the flow of value, from Gilbert Verdian, founder and CEO. And so, speaking of Gilbert Verdian, like I said on this particular website, the Quant, this is the official Quant website. So, make sure you understand that. So make sure that if you get a chance to watch this video, be very impressive if you do. I've talked about this before. I just want to reiterate and talk about it once more. Great video. Gilbert is really in rare form. I'm just saying, you could tell the guy's very smart from video and from his explanations of where Quant is headed. You always want a leader who knows where the coin is going or where the finances are going, and that is Gilbert for sure. So let's keep it moving a little bit. Quant, as far as the actual price, if you see right here, it is about 98. So we don't know what it's going to do. How can I say? At this particular point, we don't know which direction it's headed. It looks like it might be headed for a falling wedge. If so, we know it's going to be headed back up soon, which is why I said, what the heck? Let me just scoop a little bit while it's under 100. You never know when it's going to get back there. Hey, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Also, going back to the information on Quant as well, Quant Network Review. Let's see. But it's asking, what is Quant? Talking about the Overledger Foundation, giving you a lot of great information, catalyst for enterprise adoption. How does Quant work? Powering multi-chain applications, layer communication architecture, got the Quant token, utility and access. So one of the things we want to say about Quant right now is that it is, according to this article, the future of cross-chain communication. And I am in agreement with that, especially when you're dealing with the euro and the British pound. Quant is going to be going digital with both of those. Well, they're already starting to go digital. But I mean, it's a no-brainer because of the fact that the demand is there. And it's just a matter of time before things start shifting more and more and more in that direction. With the ISO 20025 compliance, we know that Quant is on its way. It's really nothing going to stop Quant right now, but the only thing we got to make sure is we don't stop ourselves. Don't be discouraged by the fact that Quant is below 100. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, I've been waiting on this. So, guys, this might be the last time we get the scoop, might not. But you know what? I'm going to scoop like it's my last time, and I'm going to enjoy DCA and Quant, and I'm going to look forward to my profits in the future. This is Al with Real Life Investing. Let's take advantage of these opportunities. They don't come every day, but it's here right now. Have a good day. Bye.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.